Jimbo Man, welcome back to the channel. Very special episode today. Actually, I've got two for you. I'm dressed for the occasion for the first one, for sure. I want to say a very special thanks to my buddy Derek Bone, who took very good care of me while I was out in Michigan and hooked me up with this Northwoods shirt, which actually perfectly matches my Victorinox infantry watch here. And as you can see, it is Saturday the 12th, meaning Northwoods Little Bays have all fully shipped for the most part. I got my, shipped and delivered that is. I got mine yesterday in the mail, and then I had a couple more showing up today. I wanted to wait for them all to get here before I filmed the video. Show you all of the handle materials because you know there's a bunch of them. I think it's 5 to be exact. And you know I was after a certain one though. If you're a fan of the channel, been following on the Facebook group or whatever, I've kind of gone on the quest to collect black linen micarta Northwoods knives, mostly because it was an attainable collection to get. You know, at the time I scored a really nice Esky Zulu, this first one, and I said, wow, you know, I'd really love to get all the knives that have this same handle material, and luckily at the time there was only the Fremont Jack out, also in black linen. As far as slip joints go, I've also got a Northwoods Bark River made Northwoods fixed blade in black linen as well. But anyway, guys, I'd like to show you the latest, greatest, most awesome addition to the black linen family, the Little Bay. Speaking of being out in, and people have said this has a very nice hard pull. That was mine's probably a 7 or 8 right there, but you know, luckily I just cut my nail, so y'all can't make fun of me today for cringing. Ooh, I love it. I love it. It's a perfect, you know, this is the 25 pattern here. We've been showing them on the channel. I must have one right here. Yep, here's a goldenrod. Should have been more prepared with this out here, guys. So anyway, here's the run of 25s that the Great Eastern Cutlery is doing right now, and Northwoods loves to throw a, you know, one of their patterns on whenever they're doing the number. And they've done a couple of these before on the 25, but this is a new one called the Little Bay. They've done a bullet end jack, I believe. They've done a like a clip point, a spear thing, and now they've got a new clip point, which, oof, maybe you can make fun of me today. I took my nail out, man. Oof. Anyway, this one came so super nice and snappy. I love how instead of it being a arrowhead shield, they have a beautiful satin bolster with the arrowhead stamped into it. Just something a little bit different to spice up the collection. And I think it really does go nicely together with the other two. So I'm stoked on that. Couldn't be happier with my black one here. It really is perfection. And yeah, I mean, all the bolster transitions, the spring and the spacers, the walk and talk, the centering. Beautiful. Big shout out to Jay. He's been, me and him have been chatting, and he designed, Derek hired him to design the Northwoods knives from now on, and I love this little one. So anyway, let's just bust out the rest of them here. I've already been 4 minutes into the video. Let's get out denim. And the rest of these knives, guys, they're, you know, in my possession at the moment, but none of them are mine. They're all either ordered by other people, or I snagged a couple extras just to help out a couple of my friends. So this denim's going out to my buddy Keith. I gotta say thank you again to him for letting me swap the handle material that I was going to give him. Originally he asked me for red, and then I had another friend who, like me, had a specific handle material collection. He has a red linen Hawthorne in both Clip Point and Warncliffe, and he has the red linen Bear Lake. So he was saying, "Oh man, do you know anyone with a red? I really want one." And I said, "Yes, I do know someone with a red. I have one. Unfortunately, it's been promised to someone else already. But let me see if I can get him to swap." And he let me do that. So here is the red in question. Another gorgeous knife. I mean, really, Derek has quite an eye and, you know, eye for picking the series of handle materials. I personally, I'm really not in love with all the handle material choices that GEC makes, but it seems the Northwoods are just all winners, you know? So, oh, look at that. Wow. We're not even done there. We're not even done, guys. My buddy Gary has hooked us up with a burlap to check out. And the more I see these, the more I'm really coming to like this. These things, yeah, it does. It seems like this one in particular was ground just kind of sanded a little bit sharply right there. Just that one spot, you can see it's kind of a little bit thinner on the scale right there. But they do have a lovely texture and look to them. So cool how different every style of micarta can be. Red, burlap, blue. Still black in there, yeah? Just for the shot? What do you think, guys? Wow. It's going to be hard to let go of them. But luckily I got my baby over here. Which do you think is the nicest? I don't know. Well, it would be easy to choose maybe before we see these. Yes, already hidden and waiting in the depths of you know, the camera area. I have a couple, or actually a few, giraffe bone selections for you guys to check out. This is the most, you know, they're all very different shades. This one is a more brown, light, bluey type, kind of more similar to what you'd expect from mammoth dyeing. Actually, no, you know, I was actually thinking of the backside of this one. But maybe this is, I don't know. You know, I personally don't ever really shoot for or look at the camel or mammoth stuff that much. But now that I'm just kind of holding them, maybe it does kind of look more like the camel that I'm thinking of. Really beautiful though, huh guys? Backsides. One more even, guys. Can you believe it? My buddies are the best. Now, if you're wondering, where did all these knives come from? Who are these people? You're not a part of the family. Jimbo's Knife Fam on Facebook. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, my Facebook group members got at least half of the knives in this run. I mean, just because that's kind of how we roll. Serious collectors, serious business, and we have some pretty serious fun. So if you guys haven't already joined up, I don't know what you're waiting for. Check out the description of this of this video, and you know, just come on over. And if you're looking for one of these knives, they're all sold out, obviously, but you're probably going to find the best deal on one that somebody doesn't want anymore in my group. There's no hands down about that, because we don't really allow flipping and all that kind of stuff. You're going to get it for retail price, if not close to it. You know, retail plus shipping, maybe 5 or 10 extra bucks on top of there, but it's not going to be a $50 flip on you. So, guys, definitely do come check out and join the fun. Wow, what an experience to just have these all here. Giraffes. Let me line up all these beautiful babies for you one last time. The Little Bay. Oh, I think I got even sidetracked when I was talking about that. The new name, the Little Bay. There's a place called Little Bay Denoc, D-E-N-O-C. And, wow. Can y'all believe it? Little Bay Denoc, which is basically to get to Knives Ship Free, you have to drive around this bay, either way, coming to or going from it. So I thought it was a very cool and fitting name. When I heard the name, I loved it just because I enjoyed seeing and going around that lake so much. And I hope one day to get back there. You know, it'd be great to go to another Bark River grind-in. We'll see if we can make it happen in the future. Obviously, y'all know that my funds are quite tied up at the moment, but we're still happy. We're still living life. We're no complaints here. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Please do like this video if you did, and subscribe, because I've actually got the other hot slip joint on the market here too. We're going to check it out right away. It's the Lion Steel Roundhead? Yeah, that's what they called it. Couple of different handle materials. I got carbon fiber and stag, so please hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss it. I'll see you next time on Jimbo TV. Peace!